Next, we discussing the next idea. That one is parallel lines and transversal. What do you mean by transversal? We studied in the lower section also about parallel lines and transversal and the angles existing there, correct? The same idea we discussing once again. Okay, then what do you mean by transversal? The transversal means transversal is a line intersect two or more lines at a distinct points. Okay, what is transversal? Transversal is a line intersect two or more lines at distinct points. രണ്ടോ അതിൽ കൂടുതലോ ലൈൻസിനെ is not specifying there in a parallel lines, two or more lines. Okay, രണ്ടോ അതിൽ കൂടുതലോ ലൈൻസിനെ ഒരു ലൈൻ വ്യത്യസ്ത പോയിന്റിൽ ഇന്റർസെക്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അതിനെ കട്ട് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട് പോകുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ആ കട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്ന ലൈനെയാണ് നമ്മൾ എന്ത് വിളിക്കുന്നത്? ട്രാൻസ്വേഴ്സൽ എന്ന് വിളിക്കുന്നത്. Okay, in this figure the line L is intersect the lines M and N at two distinctive points, so L is called the transversal. Clear? So we know that if a transversal intersect two lines at a distinctive points, then there exist 8 angles. The first one, this one, angle 1, angle 2, 3, angle 4, and angle 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, there we get 8 angles. Then according to the position of the angles, we give them the different name. Okay, we already discussed some ideas. According to the position, we give some name for this, correct? So what are they? Then we already discussed some ideas. Is in this figure is very clear what we call 1 and 3, because M is the line and L is the line. The two lines intersect the point, then we get their angles, angle 1, angle 3, angle 2, angle 4, and like here also. Okay, then 1, 3, what we call these two angles, and what we call these two angles? Yes, is very clear. Angle 1 and angle 3 are lies just opposite. If the lines are intersect, then 1 and 3 are lies opposite, and 4 and 2 are lies opposite, correct? So we call 1 and 3 are vertically opposite angles, and 4 and 5 also vertically opposite angle. Here 5 and 8 is vertically opposite angles, 7 and 6 are vertically opposite angles. Then in this figure, what we call 1 and 2. Yes, 1 and 2 is very clear. The 1 and 2 lies the both side of a ray, correct? If a is a point, then we consider is a ray. Is a line, then ray is standing on a line. Then the both side of ray we get 1, 2 angle. Then we call them as linear pair. That means 1 and 2 are linear pair. As same idea, 2 and 3 also, 3 and 4, and 4 and 1. Here we get the 4 pairs of linear pairs. What are they? 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, and 4, 1. These all are linear pairs. Here also 5, 6, 6, 8, 8, 7, 7, 5. The angles are called linear pairs. Okay, then more than this we get there some more other angles. Then according to the position we give them as the name. What are they? Corresponding angle, yes, alternate interior angle, alternate exterior angle, and the angles on the same side of the transversal, or the other name is co-interior angle. Okay, then that is very important, this position of these angles. What are? corresponding, alternate interior, alternate exterior, and co-interior. What is the other name? The angles on the same side of the transversal. That one simply we call it as co-interior angle. These angles position and these angles properties are very important. Okay, then don't forget where when we call the angles are corresponding, what is the position of that, position of these angles. So the first one, the angles lies like this: angle 1 and angle 5, angle 2 and angle 8, angle 4 and angle 7. Then the angles lies like this position, they, so we call them as corresponding angle. Angle 1 angle 5, angle 2 angle 6, angle 4 angle 7, angle 3 and angle 8. Okay, then what is our first one? The first angle name is corresponding angle. What are corresponding angle? The corresponding angle is angle 1 and angle 5, comma, angle 2 and angle 6, comma, angle 4 and angle 7, angle 3 and angle 8. Okay, then here we get the 4 pairs of corresponding angles: 1, 5, 2, 6, 4, 7, 3, 8. Okay, corresponding angles. Then the second angle is alternate interior angle. Alternate interior angle. The alternate interior angle. What are alternate interior angle? The angles like this: 4, 6, 3, 5. Okay, what are the alternate interior angle? The position is like this: 4, 6 and 3, 5. 4, 6 and 3, 5 are called alternate interior angle. What are 4 and 6, comma, angle 3 and angle 5. These two pairs are called alternate interior angle. What are angle 4 and angle 6, angle 3 and angle 5. The next one is alternate exterior angle. Alternate exterior angle: angle 1 and angle 8, angle 2 and angle 7. What are angle 1 and angle 8, angle 2 and angle 7. So angle 1 and angle 8, angle 2 and angle 7. These are called alternate exterior angle. Then one more kind is there, the last one, that one is co-interior angle. Interior angle. What is the other name of co-interior angle? The angles on the same side of the transversal. Angles on the same side of the transversal. The co-interior angles are angle 4 and angle 5, angle 3 and angle 6. They are lies in the same side of the transversal, correct? 4 and 5, 3 and 6, angle 4 and angle 5, angle 3 and angle 6. Okay, what are co-interior angles? 4, 5 and 3, 6. The one more is there, co-exterior angle. What is that? 1, 7. Co-exterior angle. Exterior angle. What are the co-exterior angle? The same side exterior angle. 1, 7, 2, 8. What are angle 1, 7 and angle 2 and angle 8. Angle 1 and angle 7, angle 2 and angle 8. Okay, so for getting these 5 type of angle is not necessary these two lines are parallel. Okay, ഇങ്ങനെ 8 ടൈപ്പ് ആംഗിൾ കിട്ടാൻ ഈ ലൈൻസ് എന്താവണമെന്നില്ല, parallel ആവണമെന്നില്ല. If a transversal intersect any two lines, there exists 8 angles. We name it as corresponding angle, alternate integer angle, alternate exteger angle, co-integer angle and co-exteger angle. Then mainly we using these three angles: corresponding angles, alternate integer angle and co-integer angle. Okay, the work mainly we using these three angles: corresponding, alternate integer and co-integer angle. Then the first, if a transversal intersect any two lines, you must identify the position of the angles and the name, otherwise we can't apply the property of the angles. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ ആദ്യം കൃത്യമായിട്ട് മനസ്സിലാക്കുക എന്താണ് ഇത്, എങ്ങനെ വരുമ്പോഴാണ് ഇതിനെ ഈ പേരുകളിൽ വിളിക്കുന്നത്. ഓരോ പേരുകളിൽ വരണമെങ്കിൽ കോ ഇൻറ്റീരിയർ എന്ന് പറയണമെങ്കിൽ അതിൻ്റെ പൊസിഷൻ എന്തായിരിക്കണം, കറസ്പോണ്ടിങ് എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ അതിൻ്റെ പൊസിഷൻ എന്തായിരിക്കണം എന്ന് നമ്മൾ അറിയണം ആദ്യം. അതറിഞ്ഞാൽ മാത്രമേ നമുക്കൊരു ഫിഗർ കിട്ടിയാൽ അത് ഏത് ആംഗിളാണ് എന്ന് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാനും മനസ്സിലാക്കാനും അതിൻ്റെ പ്രോപ്പർട്ടി അപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യാനും പറ്റുള്ളൂ. ഓക്കെ, ഡോണ്ട് ഫോർഗെറ്റ്, ഫസ്റ്റ് യു മസ്റ്റ് സ്റ്റഡി what is the position of angles and what we call them according to the positions. Okay, otherwise we can't apply the idea about the property of the angles in the work. Clear? Now we got the idea about the angles and their positions: corresponding angle, alternate integer angle, alternate exteger angle and co-interior, co-exterior. Then we already know that other two, linear pair and vertically opposite angles. Correct. So here, if a transversal intersecting two parallel lines, okay, here M and N are parallel. M is parallel to N and L is a transversal intersecting these two parallel lines. Then also we get the 8 angles: angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7 and angle 8. That means we get 8 angles. Then I told you, if a transversal intersect any line, any two lines, there exists 8 angles and the name is also same. But if a transversal intersect two parallel lines like this, there we get 8 angles, but here that angles have some specialities, they satisfy some properties. Okay, then you must study this one, the properties what are we discussing here. Okay, we apply this one for in the work. Clear? That is very important. The properties are, we study that one as axioms. 1, if a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then the corresponding angles are equal. Okay, that means what is the first axiom? If a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then the corresponding angles are equal, and vice versa. That I explain later, and vice versa. Okay, your first axiom: if a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then the corresponding angles are equal, and vice versa. This I explain later. Okay, vice versa. That means in the figure what are equal? The lines M is parallel to N, then angle 1 is equal to angle 5, angle 2 is equal to angle 6, and also angle 4 is equal to 7 and 3 is equal to 8. Okay, if a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then the corresponding angles are equal, and vice versa. Second, if a transversal intersect two parallel lines, the alternate interior angles are equal, vice versa. Okay, what is the second axiom? If a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then the alternate interior angles are equal and vice versa. Okay, so what is it meaning? The two, if a transversal intersect these cut two parallel lines, then we know we get their alternate interior angles, they are equal. What are they? In this figure, angle 4 is equal to angle 6 and 3 is equal to angle 5. Okay, if a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then the two alternate interior angles are equal and vice versa. Then what is alternate interior angles are equal means? Then in this figure, angle 4 is equal to angle 6, angle 3 is equal to angle 5. Okay, then we have one more. That one is, if a transversal intersect two parallel lines, the co-interior angles are supplementary. Okay, if a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then the co-interior angles are supplementary, and here also and vice versa. What is the last one? If a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then the co-interior angles are not equal, supplementary, and vice versa. Okay, then what is the meaning? In this figure, the line L is a transversal intersect the parallel lines M and N, then the co-interior angles, what are they? Angle 4 and angle 5, angle 3 and angle 6, they are supplementary, means angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180, angle 3 plus angle 6 is equal to 180. Okay, then what is the first? If a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then what are we get there? We get three ideas. What are they? Corresponding angles are equal, co-interior angles are supplementary, alternate interior angles are equal. Okay, what are the three ideas we get? If a transversal intersect two parallel lines, what are equal there? Corresponding angles are equal, alternate interior angles are equal, and the last one, co-interior angles are supplementary, not equal, co-interior angles are supplementary. Okay, then what is it? Vice versa. Vice versa means if we need to prove that the lines are equal, okay, then we use the idea. Then now we saying the order like this: a transversal intersecting two parallel lines. ഒരു transversal രണ്ട് parallel lines intersect ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴുള്ള corresponding angles equal ആയിരിക്കും എന്നാണ് നമ്മൾ പറയുന്നത്. The vice versa means the reverse. എന്താണ്? തിരിച്ച് ഇങ്ങോട്ടേക്ക്. എങ്ങനെയാത്? If the corresponding angles are equal, if the corresponding angles are equal, if a transversal intersect two lines, the corresponding angles are equal, then the lines are parallel. ആണ് അതിൻ്റെ തിരിച്ചുള്ളത്. വൈസ് വേഴ്സ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ തിരിച്ചിങ്ങോട്ടേക്ക്, തിരിച്ചും എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. എന്താണ് അതിൻ്റെ തിരിച്ചും എന്നുള്ളത്? If a transversal intersect two lines, not parallel lines, two lines, then the corresponding angles are equal, the lines are parallel. ഒരു ട്രാൻസ്വേഴ്സൽ രണ്ട് ലൈൻസിനെ ഇൻ്റർസെക്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴുള്ള കറസ്പോണ്ടിങ് ആംഗിൾസ് ഈക്വൽ ആണെങ്കിൽ ആ ലൈൻസ് എന്ത് ലൈൻസ് ആയിരിക്കും? പാരലൽ ലൈൻസ് ആയിരിക്കും. The same idea. What is the reverse of this one? If a transversal intersect two lines, the alternate interior angles are equal there, the lines are parallel. എന്താണ്? ഒരു ട്രാൻസ്വേഴ്സൽ രണ്ട് ലൈൻസിനെ ഇൻ്റർസെക്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴുള്ള ഓൾട്ടർനേറ്റ് ഇൻറ്റീരിയർ ആംഗിൾ ഈക്വൽ ആണെങ്കിൽ ആ ലൈൻസ് എന്തായിരിക്കും? പാരലൽ ആയിരിക്കും. അതാണ് അതിൻ്റെ വൈസ് വേഴ്സ. If a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then the alternate interior angles are equal. That is the idea we discussed. And vice versa. The vice versa means if a transversal intersect two lines, then there the alternate integer angles are equal, then the lines are parallel. Okay, what is the third idea? The third idea we discussing now like this: if a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then the co-integer angles are supplementary. അല്ലേ, രണ്ട് ലൈൻസ് ഒരു ട്രാൻസ്വേഴ്സ് രണ്ട് പാരൽ ലൈൻ ഇൻ്റർസെക്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴുള്ള കോ ഇൻറ്റീജർ ആംഗിൾ എന്തായിരിക്കും? സപ്ലിമെൻ്ററി ആയിരിക്കും. മക്കളെ, എന്താണ് അതിൻ്റെ വൈസ് വേഴ്സ്? അതിൻ്റെ റിവേഴ്സ് എന്താണ്? തിരിച്ചിട്ടുള്ളത് എന്താണ്? തിരിച്ചെന്താണ് ഇങ്ങോട്ടേക്ക്? if a line, a transversal intersect two lines, the co-integer angles are supplementary, then the lines are parallel. ഒരു ട്രാൻസ്വേഴ്സൽ രണ്ട് ലൈനെ ഇൻ്റർസെക്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴുള്ള കോ ഇൻറ്റീജർ ആംഗിൾ സപ്ലിമെൻ്ററി ആണെങ്കിൽ ആ ലൈൻസ് എന്തായിരിക്കും? ആ ലൈൻസ് പാരലൽ ആയിരിക്കും. So here we get one other idea. If we need to prove the two lines are parallel, then there we will prove corresponding angles are equal, or alternate integer angles are equal, or the co-integer angles are supplementary. If we prove any one of these, then is possible to say the lines are parallel. രണ്ട് ലൈൻസ് പാരലൽ ആണ് എന്ന് പ്രൂവ് ചെയ്യേണ്ട ഒരു കേസിൽ നമ്മൾ എന്താണ് പ്രൂവ് ചെയ്യുക? ഇതിലേതെങ്കിലും ഒന്ന് പ്രൂവ് ചെയ്യും. ഒന്നുകിൽ കറസ്പോണ്ടിങ് ആംഗിൾ ആണ്, ഈ കറസ്പോണ്ടിങ് ആംഗിൾ ഈക്വൽ ആണ് എന്ന് പ്രൂവ് ചെയ്യും, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കോ ഇൻറ്റീജർ ആംഗിൾ സപ്ലിമെൻ്ററി ആണെന്ന് പ്രൂവ് ചെയ്യും, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഓൾട്ടർനേറ്റ് ഇൻറ്റീരിയർ ആംഗിൾ ഈക്വൽ ആണെന്ന് പ്രൂവ് ചെയ്യും. ഇതിൽ ഈ മൂന്നെണ്ണത്തിൽ ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒന്ന് നമ്മൾ പ്രൂവ് ചെയ്താൽ നമുക്ക് പറയാം ആ ലൈൻസ് എന്താണ്? പാരലൽ ആണ്. ഓക്കെ, then here we get the ideas according to the parallel lines and a transversal. Correct. How do we prove the lines are parallel? We got the idea now, and we got it. What is the speciality? If a transversal cut the two parallel lines, then we get their three angles. The speciality satisfy the three angles. What are they? Corresponding angles, alternate integer angles, and co-integer angles. Alternate and corresponding angles are equal, co-integer angles are supplementary. Okay, I think you got it, the idea, both reverse also. Okay.